Hey, here we are. It's Ninja Week 5 and 6 at the East Gym. We're going to go through this week's workout. So let's start with something I've been watching a lot of, Kong throughs. Okay. So on Kong throughs, I'm seeing a lot of kids doing these incorrectly. Watch Ethan here do it incorrectly. Look, he's doing it as if it was a bunny hop. This is completely incorrect. Okay. So don't do that. Correctly done looks like this. We want to slide our hands on the floor, never leaving, and knees stay together. This works our abs. That's what we want to do. Okay, we're really trying to strengthen our core section here. So that's my first thing. Let's focus on Kong throughs in our warm-ups. Also push-ups and pull-ups, all these upper body things that are going to help our kids. Okay, moving on. So we're going to start with our first obstacle. These are obstacles outside the rig, the first couple. These are using the slanted steps. The first one, we're going to go around, just hopping around a circle. We start in the black section, and we're just going around. Your younger kids, less skilled, will do that. Then we can make a star. We're going to hop like Spider-Man from here to here, to here, to here, to here, and back to the black. So this is a great setup. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room either, okay? So that's our setup for the slanted steps. Now, we also want to spend this week working on agility ladder. So here we're going to demonstrate just going forward 2 feet in each box. So it's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way through to the end, okay? So that's a very simple one you can have your kids do. Next, we go in and out. It's like skiing. So it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And that's all you have to do there, okay? All these are looking easy. Trust me, your kids are going to have a harder time. This one, it's really important. Kids have to start with their right foot in. If they're going to their right, if they go to the left, they have to have their left foot in. So we're just running in and out sideways, okay? So right foot in. We're going in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, all the way to the end, okay? Nice look. All right. Now, our last outside the rig thing we're going to do using the domino blocks. Now, please keep in mind, these all move. Put them as far apart as you want or as near. This first one, we're just jumping and trying to land without falling off. Kind of like playing jump from a lily pad to a lily pad. However, now the important thing is on the last one, we have to stick our landing, okay? So we jump up. He's going very quickly because they're close, and he sticks. Your kids could go a lot slower. And move them apart, close apart, whatever you want. Make it a challenge, okay? Now, here we're going to just run across. Now, the last domino block is further away. He's got a stick on here, and watch what happens. So he runs, 1, 2, jump, and oh no, didn't stick. Harder than you think. Make your kids work on that. You watch the show Ninja Warrior and you see a lot of things where they have to land without falling off. And this is what's important. So here I'll show it correct as Ethan goes through and then jump and stick. Once again, feel free to move these blocks as far apart as you want. Make it as challenging as you want for your kids' abilities. Last, we have a high-low. Now, I've got Katie here helping. When they jump up onto something, especially when we have 2 blocks, you can turn them long ways if you're worried, but you want to spot that high one so that if they fall, they don't hurt themselves. So here we go and jump up. She's there and down, and we're sticking. So once again, you can vary however you want. Okay, now we move into the rig itself. Okay, this week we've got a whole bunch of handholds so they can figure out however way they want to go. But they handhold. We have the obstacle here for them to hang by their fingers. They're doubled up so it's not too hard, and they're trying to get to the button. Here we go. Watch Ethan. So he goes across and now gets to the cliffhanger. And he's going across the cliffhanger, down to the button. Now, if you want, with your kids, if they're not that strong, have them start here and just, can you touch the first cliffhanger? Can you make it to the end of the cliffhanger? Vary it up for the ability of your kids. So that's our bouldering. Rings we're pretty used to. We know this. The important part here is we have a starting point and ending point. Make sure your kids are working on landing there. Also, for safety, make sure they start low. They don't jump into the first ring. They jump, They can slip and fall. We keep them low to keep them safe, and then to the end. Now, technique-wise, remember, it's alternating hands. You've got to teach your kids how to alternate their hands. Oftentimes, we'll see they try to reach with the wrong hand. Devil steps, we did that last week. Now we've increased it. Last week it was 3, now it's 6. Once again, we have a starting point and ending point. So we're just rocking it across. Notice, watch Ethan swinging back and forth. The swings get bigger as he goes, and we're just reaching. See if your kids can make it. If you need, you can move the white block to shorten it. Make it 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, however many you want. Okay, this is a new obstacle. This is more of an Army Commando climb. They're going to go backwards on this, and we have it going downhill to make it a little easier. We have a starting point. This is our ending point. Ethan goes from the rope. If your kids want, they can go down and grab the bar to help, but he will reach out. They're going to hook their legs on the rope. That helps them, and then they pull themselves down the rope, and here he could grab the black to here. Okay, I'm going to show that again real quick so you see it. Remember, it's backwards. Hook your legs, cross them. You cross your legs so that you don't fall off, and you get to the end. So that's our commando. Now, hey, you guys are supposed to read these. See this? Look, Ethan's going to point. What? That. Yes. You are supposed to go over this stuff. I still see coaches side spotting. Do not side spot the warped wall. Thank you. On the warped wall, this is the important part. This is not a leg exercise where we try to step in. It's arms. Don't have your kids walk up this thing. Have them go to whatever height they can go to and finish with a pull up. Okay? Make sure they're finishing with a pull-up. Now, this week, I'm not having you guys go in any specific order. You can pick how you want to go through it, but remember, you should spend probably 10 to 15 minutes on each set of things you do. And at the end, if you want, you could do some combinations. You could go rings to the devil steps to the commando and just time them. You know, get out a stopwatch and time them. However you want to do it. But thank you for watching, and good luck with your kids this week. Make sure you keep it fun, and cheer them on as they work through all of their skills.